Hello to all my friends out there. So I am not done with the donut thing for the continental breakfast, but maybe you don't have any donuts, any biscuits to make donuts. You can make them out of those ready to made biscuits. So if you have biscuit mix in your stockpile, or you have a biscuit recipe, here's one that I like. You can tell this cookbook has seen a lot of use. So all you have to know is you cut the shortening into the flour, the dry, and add the milk little by little. So what I want to do is make a half a batch. So I'm going to make a half box. So on this kind is just add 1/2 cup water. So this is really easy. And then I'm going to drop it into the hot oil and make myself some little donuts. You know, what if things don't work out? What if it's the end of the month and you want a continental breakfast, but you don't have any, you don't have $1? It's never a good, one thing I have learned in life, don't get too lofty. It's not smart. You don't know what might happen in the future. None of us knows. So on any kind of biscuit, you just want to really just wet your flour. See how it's forming into a little ball? I just want to make a few. I don't want to pig out. That's going to lead to more walking and more dieting. Okay, so now I'm just using shortening. Biscuits are also bread. So I'll make some small donuts so that I can have more donuts. These are going to go fast too. Homemade's cheaper. I think these donuts would cost all of 25 cents if I paid 50 cents. If I made them for the package, if I made them one itty bitty. No wasting. Okay. These will only take a minute. If your grease starts getting too hot, you can just pick it up off the flame. That's going to slow the cooking down a little bit. These are going to be some good little donuts. You want to get as many of these cheap, joyful ideas under your belt. Oh, Dia's Frugal Life posted a really good video on how to make meatball soup. And her adorable little daughter made it, and I never knew how to make that. You know, this morning I wanted to buy donuts, and they didn't have, where I went, they didn't have any donuts that weren't total garbage. Might as well make your own anyway, you know, when they're this easy. See how my donuts are looking really tasty? When they get to this point, you can use your tongs. Uh-oh. You have to make sure they're done. They're not going to taste good if they're not done all the way through. So one thing I have for dipping is sugar and cinnamon. Ooh. I have to take some of the cinnamon out. These are going to taste the best. Oh, you know what I'm not liking? I am not liking the no paper towels and no napkins thing. I am really hating that. I think I'm going to just have to do it in buy them the cheapest possible. I'm too miserable. I hate it. I hate and despise it. It's not working. Like when I'm making these donuts, I have to have a paper towel or a napkin to drain the grease. Otherwise, my donuts are going to be greasy. And then I have powdered sugar too. Ooh, yummy! These look good. You can use refrigerator. Biscuits. But what if you don't have any and you're in the mood for donuts? So what would the solution be? No donuts? I don't think so. Why not just make a couple from scratch? They're very hot. Okay, now. Okay, so now. So look at these scrappy looking napkins. Thank God I had a few. If I was down to my last dollar, I wouldn't buy napkins. But under normal circumstances, I just can't be without napkins and paper towels. For the same reason, I'm not going to be using newspaper for toilet paper, but I would if I had to. These are going to be some pretty tasty donuts, you guys. And I have half a package left to make some biscuits. So the continental breakfast thing could go on, if you have skills. These little ones are going to taste good. Sometimes the tastiest ones are the itty bitties. Oh, they're hot. I'm trying to get enough. What I did is I put them all in this little bowl, and it's making it hard for me to get the powdered sugar. That's okay. I will get it eventually. I could make some maple syrup frosting very easily. Those are the best donuts ever. I used to work in a bakery, and all the donuts were made out of a package that you just add water. So, let me taste one. I have to be careful. They're very hot. Homemade biscuit, homemade donuts. I have to tell you, these are very yummy. Stockpile a few of these and stockpile a few cornbread mixes so you can have some donuts, some biscuits, and some cornbread stuff. The cornbread is good for making corn dogs. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.